Aquarius, guys. How you doing? All right, this is the Aquarius love and money. I am getting the videos out of the way so I can get myself ready to go to see my other batch of grandchildren. Entertainment purposes only. So I just want to do this so it's done and it's not on my mind. Aquarius, love and money, my fellow Aquarians. Let's start with the love using the Secrets of the Rose Tarot. Secrets of the Rose. Okay. Love. Let's look at your love forecast. The Empress. Bringing in something new. Now that's either bringing in a new person or bringing in a new idea into a relationship. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. Is definitely making a decision. So some of you have a decision to make. A yes, a no, or this one, or that one. For some of you, you're deciding to stay single. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles. Pages are younger people. So this is a young person bringing a message concerning some type of abundance. I'm going to have to say, not necessarily financial, but this could be about a person that you're thinking about starting a relationship with who has some type of financial security. Okay. Take what you need and leave the rest. Three of Wands. That is acting on that decision. Two of Wands. Making a decision. Three of Wands. Acting on that decision. We have the Ten of Swords. End of a painful situation. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so that is passing something down to someone else. Or maybe for some of you, a partner has crossed over and they have left you something, a type of inheritance or debt. Yeah, just trying to situate this so you can see it better. Okay. And yet we still have that. Okay, there we go. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped. Feeling like there's no way out. We have the Four of Swords. Time for a rest. Time for a break. See how they're on opposite sides of the room? Time for a break. Remember to take care of you in order to take care of anybody else in any way, shape, or form. Get some perspective. And then we have the Eight of Cups. It's walking away from a current person, place, thing, or situation. So remember, these forecasts, well, after next week, actually, let me start with this. After next week is Pisces. So after that, it's just going to be a general love and money forecast for the collective, okay? But anywho, so remember, though, that it doesn't have to be, this doesn't have to be at this moment. This reading, this forecast can be about when we're in Aquarius season. It can be about 2 weeks down the road. It could be 10 months down the road. It could be at some point, hopefully, you'll look back and remember the reading. So it's not timelines. We don't pin down. There's no pinning down of the timelines. Okay, there's a Devil card. All right, so this is a choice to walk away from a devilish situation or a devilish person. And sometimes the walking away is not actually as hard as we think it's going to be. There's no shame in walking away from friends, family, partners, lovers. No shame in that. Got to take care of yourself. Then we had the Queen of Wands, that compassion, that empathy. Okay, this is what you embody, compassion and empathy. I mean, Aquarians, we can be judgmental. I think everybody can. But we're generally judgmental towards people who are doing something mean or nasty to someone else, or, you know, a person or an animal, you see. And also the quality of empathy. That's more on a world stage for an Aquarian. But however you're vibrating, that reaches out to the rest of the world, as far as I'm concerned, the rest of the universe. So it's good to try to keep our vibrations up. And then we had the Seven of Pentacles, too many choices. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? That would actually be the Seven of Cups, but that's Spirit Team said too many choices. Look at all the baubles. And she doesn't really look that happy. Generally, Seven of Pentacles is seeing the seeds you've sown, watching them grow, noticing results. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Someone trying to take something from you, probably emotional, can be financial or material. And we have the World card, end of one cycle, beginning of another. All right. That is it for the love forecast part of the video. Now let's go to the money. Use our bunny cards. Okay, our starry rabbit cards. For the money, I try to pick a deck that's green. Yeah, hold on. All right, so this deck does have some repeating cards in it. So if we pull one and a repeat pops out, I'll probably just put it to the side and pick the next one. Okay. Starry Rabbit. Okay. Our bunny cards. Oh boy, okay. We have Death and the Fool right off the bat. So the Death card obviously is death, rebirth, transformation. So a type of transformation in the way that you relate to money. And not necessarily a change in a good way. Okay? It can be, considering what's going on in the world around us, that can be looking at our relationship to money in a more negative way than we did before. So you're being called to have faith, to put whatever your desires are financially, put that out to the universe, and then we're grateful. Then we should be grateful for whatever comes to us. Abundance comes in many forms. It's not necessarily money in the bank as far as finances are concerned. It could be you find a $20 bill or a $5 bill in the ground, $1, a quarter, or somebody gives you a gift and it's something that you've been needing. Material abundance can come in many forms. All right, and then we have the Fool card. So you're being asked to take that leap of faith as far as finances are concerned. And I'm also hearing, for those of you who are creative, to go ahead and move forward with that. Mercury is out of retrograde yesterday at 6:57 p.m. Eastern. So go ahead and start making plans to move forward with that creative endeavor that will bring in money. Okay, Spirit Team and the 2 cards again. All right, 10 of Pentacles, end of financial burden. Beginning of a happier time. The Lovers, partnerships, emotional partnerships. People you have a heart connection to. Or something you have a heart connection to. All right, we have the 5 of Wands, arguing and fighting. Also, for some of you, there may be some arguments concerning money, and for others of you, these are arguments within yourself. Spirit Team says, pick one. Which one calls to you, and the thought of it brings you the most joy? Do that. The rest will follow. And then we have the 3 of Cups. That's a celebration, always a good thing. Got their little carrot above them, celebrating the carrot. Abundance for bunnies. Lettuce and carrots. Then we have the Queen of Cups. She's emotional. She understands other people. She's compassionate and she's nurturing. So I really feel like this reading is really about what you need to do for you. So that's, again, a call to action for you to take care of you. Oh my goodness, yes. Fellow people pleaser here. So people please to the best of your ability. People please within your means. And make sure you leave something, make sure there's something left over for yourself to work with. The Hierophant. You have a blessing. And I often see this as a higher calling. So maybe there's something that you should be doing that you've been putting off. Excuse me. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Grounded, meticulous, thinks things through. So plan. Plan, plan, plan. Budget. You know, not for nothing, I understand when money is scarce, it can be hard to budget. You know, sometimes there is nothing left to budget after the rent and the groceries and the utilities. 7 of Cups, many choices. So there's more than one way to go about financial gain or financial management. Very noisy street. Pardon the background noise. Ace of Swords. New ideas. New ideas. Pay attention to those. They may come as a passing thought. Try to keep a hold of it. And they're new ideas, and it's also about truth and clarity. New truths, new clarity. 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. Juggling, trying to find a balance. And then we have the Magician. Transmuting one form of energy into another. Okay? So again, I mean, that can speak to maybe sell something. You know, if you can sell something, sell it. again, new ideas. That's a transmutation of energy. That's taking feeling stuck and turning it into feeling like there's options. Totally different energy. Then you have the Six of Wands. That's your victory card. So all in all, pretty good, you guys. Pretty good. You'll see my mug next week on other videos. I'm just, yeah, getting myself situated here. To a trip out of the house for me is a big deal, and it takes a lot. So, anywho, how about, let's get a Quiet Companions card. Aquarius. Quiet Companions. Oracles. And the companion for this reading is the Dolphin. Expressive connection. Communication strengthens emotional bonds. Clarity emerges through openness. So discuss, find someone you trust to discuss your financial woes with. Or your love woes. All right, you guys. Thanks for showing up. Thank you to all of you wonderful subscribers, you new subscribers and not so new subscribers. We're doing really well. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous day, folks.